So I'm thinking today about the difference between activity and action, being busy and being productive. If you're the owner of a company or you manage or run a team, you're part of an organization that oversees people, it's important for you to remember this little statement. Busy is not a synonym for productive. While that might sound obvious, I'm amazed at how many teams and organizations are more focused on how busy their people are than on how productive they are. Now, when I was a young man, I had bosses of different kind of backgrounds. And so one of the bosses I had when I was in high school was very focused on being busy. He was very committed that if you worked for him, you better be busy every moment that you are in front of him. And so that's what everybody did. We just found ways to be busy. It didn't mean we really accomplished anything significant, but boy, we were busy. And then in my early 20s, I had an employer who came in and looked at me one day and said, "How are things going?" And I said, "Well, I'm really busy," because that's what I had learned was important. And he looked at me and said something that really startled me. He said, "I don't want to know how busy you are. Tell me what you're getting done." Wow. Yeah, it kind of messed with my mind. But I'm amazed today at how many folks are still very focused on just how busy their people are. Now, we just experienced some things last year in 2020 that forced a lot of people to work from home. It took us out of our normal work environments. And so if we were managers or people who led teams and we were really focused on busy, that had to have been one of the most frustrating years on record. Yeah, because there was no way to really know that. So we had to shift and we had to focus on, are we being productive? Are we meeting our goals? Are we getting the important things done? And I would suggest to you that that is a better, healthier focus for us as we move forward. Let's not be focused on how busy we're keeping everyone. Let's stay focused on how productive our teams, our people, our companies, our organizations actually are. It is easy for us to substitute activity for action. Activity is a flurry of movement, but it may not be moving us where we want to go. Action is a process and steps that we take that actually move us forward. So if you're the owner of a company, if you run or manage a team, if you oversee people in any way, let me encourage you with this takeaway. Busy is not a synonym for productive. That's important to remember. You want your people to be productive, not just busy. You want them to be taking action rather than just being whirlwinds of activity. Yeah, that's what I want you to think about today. If you're the owner of a company, if you are part of an organization, you manage, oversee people, run a team, it's important that we not get distracted and get focused on busy rather than productive.